Yes.
I have a question about the president of Turkey. I'm sure you may know that he threatened again Greek people in Greece. He said that his missiles will attack Athens. And I wanted to know if you have any comments. This is the worst threat ever coming from Erdoğan against Greece.
Well, look, we regret this escalation of provocative statements. It is especially regrettable at a time when unity and cooperation is needed most among our own NATO allies. We urge all of our allies to avoid threats and provocative rhetoric. All that an escalation of rhetoric will do is to raise tensions and to distract us from the unity of purpose that we need to confront any number of challenges, not the least of which, of course, is the threat that the alliance potentially faces from Russia, and of course, the ongoing active threat that the people of Ukraine face from Russian aggression.
Yes, a serious question. Today, the Turkish Foreign Minister, Çavuşoğlu, acknowledged that there are talks between Syrian intelligence and Turkish intelligence to discuss ways and means to returning Syrian refugees. So my question to you, do you feel that the conditions are there for the Syrian refugees to go back? That's one. And second, you also said, during a parliamentary session, that there's all kinds of talks between Syria and Turkey on issues of terrorism and other issues.
These are much better questions for Turkey. We very much commend Turkey for its role in helping to provide safe haven to so many Syrians who have been forced to flee from their homes, from their communities over the course of the now more than a decade of civil war within Syria. We welcome everything Turkey has contributed to the humanitarian response that countries throughout the region have provided. Of course, Syria now is, there continue to be a number of dangers and risks posed throughout the country. So we continue to work very closely with Turkey, with our partners on the ground as well, to see to it that the progress that we have been able, in the context of the global coalition to defeat ISIS has made in recent years, especially the progress against ISIS, against Daesh, to see to it that progress is not reversed, and to see to it that the momentum we have that could one day see many more Syrians return to their homeland, to see to it that momentum is maintained.
So is it still your feeling that conditions are not such where they are actually can allow for their return?
This is not a question for the United States. This is a question for Turkey when it comes to.
The reason I ask this is because you guys said that before. You said that you believe the conditions are not anywhere near right for the return of refugees, but maybe the war has ebbed a little bit. Allow for that.
Of course, we've seen progress against Daesh, but there continues to be levels of violence in the civil war that's roiled the country for more than a decade now. And we continue to commend all of the countries in the region, Turkey, Jordan, Lebanon, others that have opened their arms and opened their borders to those fleeing violence from the civil war and from the threat of terrorism in Syria.